I was asked the other day, hey Sarge, why you never play any fast music on your podcast? It's simple. I'm petty. I know. Sarge, is motorcycling the only thing you talk about? Is motorcycling the only thing you care about? Nope. I care about the Jacksonville Jaguars too. Hey man, top of the morning. It's your boy Sarge on the Iron Elite Podcast Show. Nope, I'm not live this morning, but man, we got some stuff to talk about. We have the brother-in-law edition, the intro edition. Every once in a while, I've told you guys, we have an outlier, man. So we got these guys on this morning. We're going to be talking about their epic journey. They're getting ready to kick it off. Hey man, y'all stay tuned. We getting ready to go in. Hey, good morning, everyone. Hey, man, let me start this off before I get this thing moving, man. I made some posts a couple days ago, man. I was talking about my I-10 ambassadors. Specifically, man, I was talking about a couple guys along with a group of guys who are just big time for us when it comes to this I-10 to the end program. And what my ambassadors do, man, these guys kind of live along the I-10, certain states, Texas, New Mexico, California, Louisiana, so forth and so forth. But man, last night, I get a call from my man Reef. He says, Sarge, that young lady Nicole that's in Arizona, where's she at? I think she's here in this place, Reef. Let her know I'm pulling up on her right now. Me and Big Country finna take her out to eat. We're going to encourage her on. We're going to motivate her. We're going to share our stories. We're going to give her any assistance if she needed from us. We got her, Sarge. I said, cool, bet. So I contacted Nicole, told her what was going on. They swapped information. I'm at work last night, and all of a sudden I see pictures, man, these guys out breaking bread, enjoying one another. They're giving her helpful tips on the 10 because these guys are gurus when it comes to this cross-country riding. It did my heart well, man, because this is what it's about. Each one teach one. Each one share with one. Each one mentor each one. Each one love on one another. Man, it's exactly the way the mission called for us to do. So I'm just going to say that, man, and I'm just going to put that out because, again, I still have chills that are coming down my spine for that great deed those guys did last night. So let's do this real quick before we start this off. Let's give these guys a round of applause. Hey, man, this is what we're here for this morning. Let me see if I can wake these guys up, man. Let me see if I can wake them up. What's happening, family? What's good?
Hey, good morning, Sarge. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, man, y'all tired or y'all well-rested?
A little of both.
Hey, bro, I'm tired of the mug, but we finna get it in because y'all got work to do. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, if you don't mind, let me say this first of all. It's the brother-in-law edition. Now, if it was a sister-in-law edition, I'd probably be in trouble. But it's the brother-in-law edition, man. If you guys don't mind, let's take a few seconds, man. Tell everybody who you are. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you're rocking this morning.
Oh, still will. I ride with Boogie Down out of Arlington. Came in yesterday from Mansfield, Texas. Left about 3 in the morning. Got here about 8:30, 9 o'clock last night. I getting ready to get it in, Sarge.
How many miles was that coming from Arlington?
About 1,020.
Yikes. That's what. Hey, what we tell you, this I-10 to the end ain't no game because, oh, by the way, you got to put some yonder in
Shoot,
before
you
even
got to get
getting to the
started.
yonder. That's good. Welcome, my brother.
What's going on? I'm Silk Money. I came in from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Just starting out, trying to go with my brother-in-law, learn a little bit, learning the hard way. Starting
Yeah.
off strong, but hey, if he gonna ride, I'm gonna be with him all the way.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey, man, I'm gonna say this also now. I got some Fayetteville hitters that done this 10, man. You know, all them cats from Soldier United, some of the independents, man, up there. Fayetteville have been killing it. You knew that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's some pressure on your head. It's some pressure on your head. So I think it's affectionate to say Fayetteville is what, about 500, close to 500 miles from Jacksonville? Okay. So collectively, you guys have already put in 1,500 miles before you start this
Yes, sir.
crazy, treacherous ride across the country. Am I correct?
yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
All right. Hey, so fellas, what we're rocking on this morning? What will we be riding this morning?
I got a 2014 Ultra Limited, aka Emma Bell.
Nice.
I got a 2006 Street Glide, added a tour pack to it.
Okay. Hey, I'm just gonna say this. I noticed both of us have those fixed fairings. You know the wind is very disrespectful going through Western Texas and Mexico. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
been.
So hey, man, I'm telling you, I just went through. Damn, I can't even remember when I went through. It was like a year ago now. I actually just went through about 3 weeks ago, and it was about over the last 3 weeks. I think it's been totally over 30 of us, and everybody share the same stories about the wind. So, hey, just strap on, man. Strap on. That's all I can say.
Hold on tight.
So, yeah, hold on tight, man. It is what it is. It's gonna be a what they say. Um, is it gonna hurt? Yeah, but it's doable. But it's doable. So, fellas, let me ask you this: anybody's rode coast to coast before?
No, I haven't. First
Okay,
time.
okay. So first time. So awesome. I think it's gonna be a blast. You guys are gonna have a great time. But let's do this real fast before we go any further. Let's go through the rules real quick. You know, of course, you start at the beginning of the 10, which is no big deal because that's where you guys are at. So there's no issue there. Of course, you guys have already snapped your picture, so we know everything is legit. So you guys are gonna be using Glimpse this morning. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Glimpse is what we'll be using for the tracking app. Simple rules. Get on the 10, stay on the 10. Don't come off the 10. That's about as GPS as you need to know. Uh, the only time that you might have a little issue if you ain't careful, going through Louisiana, it's going to want to take you up the 12. It's going to want to take you around New Orleans. If you go through Louisiana, you don't hit New Orleans, you done did something wrong.
Okay.
New Orleans drops down, south is a U, the 12 takes you up. GPS typically wants to take you through Hammond, which is on the 12, which is supposed to be a shortcut so you don't have to go through New Orleans. Go through New Orleans. That's the only tricky thing that you guys will have to endure or deal with the first day coming out the gate. San Antonio can get a little tricky from time to time. Do not take the 610. Do not take the bypass. Take the 10.
Okay.
Once you get in LA, it gets a little tricky if you're using Waze and those different type of traffic apps because it wants to take you around traffic or accidents and things like that. You have to turn that stuff off. If it was me, I would turn it off once I got in LA because it's gonna try to move you around. Stay on the 10 until you get to Santa Monica, California, and you'll see a sign that says end of highway. Officially, when you see end of highway, you have accomplished the I-10 end to end. But we take you a couple more blocks down the road to the Santa Monica Pier sign. The Santa Monica Pier sign is across the street from the Lobster Restaurant. I believe that address is 1602 Ocean Avenue, I believe. So once you take your picture at the top of the underneath the Santa Monica Pier banner, you guys are good to go. You have successfully completed your mission. Now I'm gonna tell you this: if you want to bring your bike there and take a picture, there is no parking space there. So you got to do like your boy do. Play like you don't know. And bring your bike to the right side of that sign real quick. Underneath the sign, act like you supposed to do it. Take the picture real fast and get your butt back on your motorcycle so you don't get no ticket. But it works. Everybody gonna look at you. Everybody gonna look at you like you stupid. But you, oh, I ain't know. Matter of fact, I was so good, so smooth with it a few weeks ago. I had the police block traffic for me to get in there and do it. And they're very cool because they know there's a lot of tourists that come in and out of there. So they ain't tripping. Now, don't park that bike and think you're going to be able to walk down the street and hang out because it might not be there when you come back. Okay? Any questions on the rules and what needs to happen?
None so far.
Okay, so also, if you have to get off the 10 for any reason, say, I understand on this ride, there's people who parlay different things while they're on this ride. Sometimes they want to go see family members. Sometimes they might want to go see a particular site. I have no problem with that. The only thing the rule that I have, is if you get off the 10, wherever you get off the 10 at, is where you got to get back onto the 10. So if that's the case, just let me know ahead of time. Hey, Sarge, I'm skipping up and I'm going to go to blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go do this. Okay, cool. Let me know. When you get off the 10, you get back on the 10, and we continue the ride. If there's a detour for some reason, traffic and accident or the highway closure, just let me know. I'll track you from that point. You go around, you take whatever detour they told you, and get back on the 10 as soon as possible. No harm, no foul. That's outside of you guys' control. You can't control that. You have 7 days to make it across this. Most people, sorry, that's a long time. I don't need no 7 days. Nope. But what happens if you have a bike maintenance issue? What if we have a weather issue that tears up roads and delays us for several hours? Or even if somebody gets sick, we allow all that because that's still part of the Each One Teach One platform. This is not a race. This is not an IBA. This is the social experiment. And what makes it social is what you're doing is you're teaching us in real time what you're doing. This is a teaching patch. You know, some people parlay it as I love me patch, but it is a teaching patch, which makes this patch so much more different it's different than most patches that you'll get for certain challenges. Any questions on that?
No, sir.
Okay, once you get to Santa Monica Pier, you take your picture. You'll send your picture to me. I'll look at your picture on one end. I'll look at your glimpse on the other end. If they both match up, you're good to go. Now, if your picture don't match up with your glimpse, we got a problem. Yeah, you ain't photoshopping no mess over in here. We ain't playing all that over. I'm gonna say this: a stretch of the highway. Once you get west of San Antonio, Bernie, Texas. So the start of Bernie, Texas, until El Paso is what we affectionately call on the Iron Elite page the gauntlet. During that stretch of highway, that few hundred miles, if something bad happens, it gets multiplied because there's a lot of distance between the towns. You're talking about going through the desert and going through the mountain area. There's a lot of ruralness there. There's a lot of gas stations that are distant apart. Some gas stations could be up to 60, 70 miles apart. So you don't want to goof around back there. Is anybody carrying an extra gas can?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. I would say if I were you guys, when I got in San Antonio, I would go ahead and fill up that gas can.
Okay.
Okay. And I would keep gas in that gas can until I at least made it to California.
Okay.
Just because things could possibly happen out there. I'm going to tell you, I don't care how many times you've done this 10 to the end and went across country. I've done it, 5 times now? And I came real close the other day. And the reason why is because my GPS, I think at the time I had maybe 90 miles to empty. So my GPS, like gas stations here, there, gas station in 48 miles, no problem. I'm get to ripping. I'm like, okay, good to go. I pull up into the gas station, and I'm looking around. No, I pull up in the town, and I'm looking around for the gas station. And the guy say, "You looking for gas, aren't you?" I said, "Yes, sir, I am." He say, "That gas station closed about 2 weeks ago." Yeah, just like that. Pop the GPS on again, looking for the next gas station. 33 miles. I get there, I find out that they don't have any gas other than diesel. So do not monkey around. Different things happen back there. You know, the brother that's from Arlington, you know, everybody in Texas got extra
Yes, sir.
gas. So
Big trucks, big
Texans
tanks.
buy, so they buy gas like crazy. So that's not unrealistic for a gas station in a rural town to be out of unleaded fuel. So just some things to think about, just some things to plan for. Just fill up that gas can. Do yourself a favor back there because it's your first time back there. Gas up at every half of a tank. You know, some people say, "Well, Sergeant, I don't need to." Hey, man, just do that because if you're not experienced fooling around back there, why take a chance that you don't have to? Because if you run out of gas back there in the desert, it could be a long, long night or it could be a very long day.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Anything about the gauntlet?
I just been watching and learning from everybody. So
All right, that's what's up. So on the page, I ask that you at least post a couple times a day. You can post more times than that, uh, and let us know about things that are going on. Maybe how your bike is working, how you guys are doing as a crew, what your communications are, what is your style coming in and out of a gas station. If there's a traffic issue, if there's a weather issue, if there's a breakdown of any sort, I know that sucks. That's not what somebody wants to hear, but we want to hear about it. How did you fix it? How did you deal with it? You know, what was the deal with if you had to call any type of person or any type of agency for help? We want to know and we want to learn about those things. If there's an issue with hotels, we want to know. If there's an issue with gas, we want to know. All those things that we want to hear about, okay?
Gotcha.
So I think we've covered it all. What's your first leg today, you know?
probably from here to Lake Charles.
Okay, good to go.
Between
So
Lake Charles and Seguin.
okay, so Lake Charles sits, for those that are listening and don't know where Lake Charles is, it's about an hour from Beaumont. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, so almost about an hour from Beaumont. Beaumont is the first major city, so to speak, that sits in eastern Texas, right as you get across the state line. So these guys got a bunch of stuff going on for them. They got their work cut out for them. So, fellas, with that being said, anything for us at all?
Hey, just keep it motorcycling, Sarge.
Hey, that's what's happening. So after this, fellas, we will be posting your Cash App to put onto the page to let everybody know who wants to support your ride. I know y'all got money. I know y'all rich and all that stuff. But every once in a while, man, a donation for a tank of gas is very cool. I'm going to tell you this, with our I-10 to the end alumni, with our Iron Elite family, you'll be surprised how many guys want to pitch in and support what you got going on because you're sharing and caring with them as well. So think about that. Hey, man, the more I let people know what's going on with me, the more people are going to keep us in their prayers, the more people are going to be cheering us on, the more people are going to be checking on us on the road and inspiring us to do this and get this mission accomplished. So, you know, if you go ninja style now, if you go SEAL Team 6 on me and do all that secret special forces stuff across the country, man, I'm going to tell you this. If a tree falls in the woods and nobody was there to hear it, did it make a sound? We don't give a damn because you didn't give a damn, so we don't care. But if you let us know what's going on, man, we're gonna care for you. We're gonna love on you. We're gonna cheer for you. We're gonna pray as much as we can for you, and everything gonna be all right. So, fellas, with that being said, since there's nothing else from me, we're gonna let you guys get on because, man, that I-10 said, "Come on and get your whooping," and he ain't playing with you. So, hey, everybody's got. Are y'all carrying, by chance, cold weather gear, rain gear, that type of stuff?
Hey, we both got heated suits, Sarge.
Yeah, because man, I'm telling you, y'all gonna go through all 4 seasons there. Yeah, yeah. It's still a little. It can still get a little chilly in Western Texas. Still get a little chilly in New Mexico, and in the mountains once you get up in California. So it's made, but it ain't made for everybody. I can tell you that. I can promise you that now. Real quick, can you let us know? Are you guys carrying any type of emergency roadside equipment on your bikes? That type of stuff.
We got tools, jump pack, air compressor, first aid
Nice,
kit.
nice,
Hey,
nice.
duct tape, zip
Hello.
ties,
Yeah.
electric
Hey,
tape.
As you can see from the last few riders, duct tape does. Hey, duct tape does come in handy. I'm just saying that now. Awesome. So, what kind of are you guys using any type of GPS equipment?
Probably run Waze,
Yeah.
Google
Okay.
Maps, definitely
Okay.
Glimpse.
Okay. Bet. Okay, that's what's happening. So, you guys ready, Freddie? So, what about weather apps? You using any type of weather apps?
Highway weather. I
Okay.
got my radar, weather
Bet.
bug.
I love some My Radar. Yeah, love it. Awesome. So one last app. I don't know if you guys have heard. I think it's called iExit, the gas station app.
Yes, sir. Got that too.
Okay, awesome. So you got, hey man, you guys ready, Freddie? Shouldn't be no issues on that tip for you guys. So, hey man, fellas. So if that's being, if that with that being said, if there's nothing else for me, I'm gonna let you guys get about the business. Uh, we'll go ahead and make the post here in the next few minutes. I think we have all you guys' information. So, hey man, so shoot me the glimpse, and it's official, fellas.
There you
Roger
go.
that, Sarge.
All right, man. Y'all keep it motorcycling, and we'll see you on the other side.
There you
All
go.
Peace.
right.
Yes,
Peace.
sir. Okay, man, you got it. Here it is, man. The brother-in-law edition, man. They're getting ready to get it in. They get ready to get it down. Let's keep them in our prayers. Let's cheer them on. Let's continue to inspire these brothers to get across the country safe and sound, man. That's what we do here at the Iron Elite Podcast Show. We aspire to inspire motorcycle riding. You dig?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this your man Kodak, the most hated, coming to you live from the Iron Elite Podcast with my man Big Sarge, where we always keep it motorcycling. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know what it is.
Hey y'all, it's Snacks reminding you to tune in to the Iron Elite Podcast. You dig?